Britney Spears' manager, Cade Hudson, threw some massive shade at Saturday Night Live over the weekend for their portrayal of Britney in a sketch, which also featured Jada Pinkett Smith. So you know we got to talk about it. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor, and Britney fans are in an uproar over this sketch on Saturday Night Live this weekend featuring Chloe Fineman as Britney. Here was Cade Hudson's response. Wow, the writers of SNL are getting worse and worse. No wonder you all reached out to me to get Britney on the show. SNL is on life support. You all are pathetic, and this Chloe isn't funny. Did you find her on Craigslist or something? I mean, damn. Damn. Look, I don't hate Chloe Fineman. I don't hate her. She's done some really good impressions. She is an impressionist, and she has some really good people, Drew Barrymore and others. And she does a really funny, Timothée Chalamet in this skit. But overall, look, I'm more offended by just how unfunny the whole thing was. And I agree, Chloe's not doing the best Britney. She's doing this sort of like safe Britney because look, obviously there's a lot of people who think Britney's crazy and there's the crazy version you could do, or there's the real Britney you could do. And Chloe's kind of trying to do both and it just doesn't work. If you're going to do the Instagram caricature, which I don't think we should do. I think she's going through trauma. It's just, I don't know. I just think it's not a good time. Leave her alone right now. At the same time, nobody's immune to parody, and Britney has been parodied before with her blessing. Here she is on Saturday Night Live with Chris Kattan dressed in drag. This was a ridiculous skit.
You're dating Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what did you two do last night?
Well, I think I can announce that I'm no longer a virgin. Thank you.
So, I mean, look, she's done the joke. She's poked fun of herself, and then even Justin showed up and did all this. Granted, I would say this skit, while dumb back in the day, was funnier than what Chloe Fineman did. But my point being, look, no one is immune to parody. Now, a lot of fans disagree with me. They're out there saying that this is ridiculous because, they're using out of context quotes from the books to paint Britney as petty and immature because SNL loves mocking abused women. This is just not funny. It's worse than not funny. It's jokes we've all seen before. The writers need to get off Twitter. Yeah, the second half especially I agree with. So tired of SNL or anyone using Britney in any capacity to get views or to crack wannabe jokes. Done with that S. Leave her alone. Glad Cade said something. And yeah, that's where I'm at. The fact that they reached out to her, right? The fact that they're out there trying to get her on the show for ratings, but then they couldn't get her, so they resorted to this. It's pretty messed up and lame. I'm not going to lie. But again, my big problem with this is just the lack of funny. So I'm going to start and stop. I got to because we're offering commentaries become news. Let's see Chloe's impression. I want to see what you guys think. What is your reaction? Here it is.
I'm beyond touched that my book, The Woman in Me, hit #1 on the New York Times bestseller list.
I got to pause it just because of all this, and I got to react. There's a twang. There's a voice. It's like close. Chloe's good at doing characters.
To say the least. My audiobook is read by the amazing Michelle Williams.
But it's just not Britney. It's not close. It's not a funny version of Britney. It's not a crazy version of Britney. It's just a trying to be Britney. And it does feel like the Wish version or the Craigslist version. This is just not one of her good impressions. And with so much aimed at Britney already, why go here? Unless this is going to be funny or really for her, right? And help support against all the abuse that's written about in this book. Why do it?
But she wasn't the only one who wanted to read it. Here's a peek at some of the other actors who auditioned to read The Woman in Me.
Now, again, there's a skit here. I'm not going to lie. I love Britney. There's a skit here primarily because of this line.
Oh, yeah. Faux shiz, genuine. What's up, homie?
Michelle Williams in a recording studio having to read that is funny. Now, I've heard her husband director helped and directed that. And that was one of the portions. Now, but there's comedy in that, and it's not against Britney. It's about Justin, and it's about the voice and the accent and all of it. And having other actors come in to react to it or say that line, I think could have made this more funny. Instead, it's just, here we go. Here's an Allison Janney impression.
Allison Janney, chapter 25.
Shaving my head was a way of saying to the world, F you. You want me to be pretty for you? F you. Who wrote this?
I mean, one, the impression is just dumb. I mean, okay, she can do an Allison Janney voice. The thing she's reading is really depressing. like, and real, and we're just gonna mock it. And there's not even really a joke attached. Here's a bad imitation. Aha! Why? Like, I don't get it. All right, so here we go into Timothée Chalamet, which also Chloe's doing, and I'll be honest, this is a funny impression.
Chalamet.
Yeah.
And anytime you're ready to start. Martin.
He comes back later, but Timothy's hosting, like, clearly he's cool with it. That was funnier as impressions go. But now here's Martin Scorsese, which Timothée Chalamet is doing.
Scorsese.
Who's saying action? I'm saying action, you're saying action?
Was that even an impression? Like, what the hell was that? Okay, and now here comes Steve-O, because, well, I don't know why.
Did I explain I just wanted to be held by Kevin Federline in a swimming pool? Oh, sweet, a stapler. Staple my nuts to my thigh.
That's what the skit feels like, honestly. So unfunny. Now here's John Mulaney showing up with a bad impression.
When I was a little girl, all I wanted for Christmas was a horse. A horse, you know, like a tall dog. I was addicted to drugs.
Look, I can joke at dark stuff. This isn't funny. Now, and ready for Kevin James? That's it. The audience is going, well, because it's a meme. Get it? Oh, that meme of Kevin. So funny. We're just recreating memes for laughs.
Read from the script.
Not gonna read the script. Okay, that's it. That's the joke, and then we move on to the next one. This was Natasha Lyonne.
At this point, I'm not a girl, but not yet a woman.
Now, and most of these are making fun of the celebrities reading them. It's like, you know, but it's still just the subject matter is so serious that, like, why? What's the joke? Why was this worth it? Why was this funny? And then the guy from B-52s.
My little sister was a total bitch.
She is, but does this mocking it take it? I don't know. Like, why? And then this one was the worst because it's Julia Fox. And she reads this portion that's all over the web as if it's a portion from the book, which it's not.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm ready. Put it in, I said. And he replied, it's in. My whole world collapsed.
Now, I think this is making more fun of Julia Fox, but even then it's like, what? Why? Was this really all in good taste? And now here comes Jada. Jada reacting to the portion about Kevin Federline. Ready?
Federline.
That night was chaotic. I couldn't believe that Will, my husband, slapped Chris Rock.
I think you're reading from the wrong book.
Am I? Tupac has alopecia.
I mean, I love a good Jada burn, but again, it feels like the thing they just did before, so I'm not. And then Neil deGrasse Tyson, for some reason.
I got really excited and said so loud, oh yeah, for shiz, genuine. What's up, homie? For shiz.
That was the best one. We could have done that skip.
Okay, that's enough.
Why? Is Britney going to be here?
No.
Why? Why would Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Well, can we call her?
No.
Can I call her?
What? Can I call? Why? Like, and then Werner Herzog? Do you guys even know who this is?
NSYNC was what people back then called so pimp.
This is so dumb.
It's Floridian vernacular.
And then making fun of its Floridian vernacular. She's not from Florida. And then Ice Spice, like literally, I did a better Ice Spice on the day after Halloween than this woman.
Someone like thought I had implants and like, that's crazy. Da da da.
Like this Punkie girl who's on Saturday Night Live is just one of like the worst. Nothing of substance. Everything's the same with her. I can't stand when they have someone like that who just does the same thing in every gag. Can't do impressions. Can't really have anything funny. I don't get it. And then we have Dame Judy.
When I was pregnant.
Oh,
you're
doing your accent.
I think Britney would have been a Hufflepuff.
A Hufflepuff. Ha 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 ha, because she's a Huffa. Ha ha ha, so funny. Ha ha ha.
I like Madonna.
Next.
And then that was it. He literally, like, that, and he's out. Like, why even have it? And then back to Timothée Chalamet.
Take 27.
Nah. For sure.
Just read the lines, please.
Actually, I can't read.
Well, you know, they made fun of everybody, but there it is, and then he leaves. And, I mean, Timothée Chalamet's there taking the joke. But it just wasn't funny. And yeah, I'll be honest, some of these fans are right. There's some stuff in here that's just like, this is serious stuff. Fans demanding apology from SNL need lives. It's also NBC's apology to Britney fans. I will lose absolutely any respect for the show. That's the truth. Both sides are true here. Britney's allowed to be made fun of on Saturday Night Live because they make fun of everybody. We shouldn't keep people immune from being made fun of. The subject matter is kind of serious, so if you're going to go there, make it be funny, so we're allowed to think it's not funny and offensive. We are. So it goes both ways. I watched that clip. I'm tired, so tired. They want to get mad about everything. It's not even about Britney herself, not even a little bit about the celebs. I disagree. There is definitely some knocks on Britney there, and they're taking what she wrote in this weird way. Should she be off limits, though? She's been through enough. No. So look, I'm torn on this. Clearly, Britney wasn't happy with it. Cade put this out there, and I think this was a fair comment for him to put out there. It was a pretty good burn. He got a shot out. He's not trying to demand they don't. He's also calling them out saying, you wanted us on, and then you do this crap. Good luck. Bye. Where do you guys stand this? Were you offended by it? Should they have not done it at all? Did you think it was funny? Am I crazy? Or do you agree with me? This was just completely unfunny, and that's the most offensive thing in this. I want to hear your thoughts. Also, before you get to the comments, please hit that subscribe, hit the bell for alerts, smash that thumbs up as well. Leave your comments down below. I'd love your review and thoughts. What do you think? We got so much more coming here on Popcorn Planet, so stay tuned.